I just want to say something real quick before we get into the rest of the Olympic stuff. I don't know if you saw it, but they said that there's still a chance that they could shut this thing down. Um, just wanted to put that out there because I know you didn't put it on here.
I feel like it ain't getting shut down. It's in 2 days. The Olympics is literally in 2 days. They done had hundreds of thousand people sign petitions and send it to the highest office there is in Japan. Okay, it's a state of emergency in Tokyo. Like, what else?
Lady tried to
What
use
else could go wrong?
a little squirt water gun to put out the Olympic flame. So hey, look,
Like, what else could go
they
wrong at this point? So if it were to get shut down, I feel like it would have been shut down already, unless just everybody get the COVID. You know what I'm saying? Unless buku athletes got the COVID. Granted, buku athletes already do have the COVID.
right.
I mean, buku. I mean, like,
because it's
it's
a
a
real
mass spread
possibility.
situation.
It's a real possibility that happens. Now, granted, I haven't looked into it and seen word for word the protocols in the Olympic Village and whatnot. But I mean, you can be as tight as you want to, but we thought the NBA bubble was a tough get last year. These are, 20 teams, not even 20 teams, and a few staffs. These are athletes from all over the world. These are thousands and thousands of people we're talking about here. This is an undertaking of epic proportions. You can't put all those people in a bubble. You don't have that space. Even if you have been building for essentially, you got an extra year to build, you ain't got that kind of space.
I
So
mean, they do have an isolation bubble that they do have set up, though. They did something.
I
Tried
would assume
something.
that they did something, but even then, and we're gonna get to it.
Yeah, somebody already got the COVID in the bubble. So okay,
Well,
but yeah, we'll get to it.
well, no, I was gonna
Um,
talk about how you gonna keep these people from commingling, but we're about
True
to get in
that, but
that.
we'll get to that. Yes. As we just mentioned, the Olympics begin in just 2 days. Begins on Friday. And the Olympic athletes who were flying into Tokyo, looking for a good, nice rest, flew in only to find these cardboard beds. I mean, cardboard beds, y'all. They are sleeping on poster boards. If y'all have not seen, please Google these cardboard beds that these athletes are having to stay on. Now, a lot of athletes are saying that the flimsy bed frames were designed to prevent intimacy among athletes, as Mervin, just alluded to. Because we've heard in the past that, once the Olympics happens, that, the athletes do mingle with other athletes. We've heard that Olympic officials or people working on certain committees pass out condoms, in the little welcome, the
Hey,
welcome
look, we know
packages.
they know what's finna happen. They're just trying to be safe
Right,
about it.
right. Some of the best athletes in the world, it's over, in another country for a few weeks. Hey, things happen.
I might
So the
not
athletes
look
are
right.
saying,
I might not see you for another 4 years. So what's good? Let's yeah.
so the athletes are saying that the reason why they have these cardboard beds is because the Olympic Committee doesn't want them, doing a do, which makes perfect sense. Actually, it actually makes a lot of sense. Well, the Olympic Committee came back and said it's to promote recyclable materials. They said that the sustainable cardboard beds are sturdy, and that they plan to recycle them after the games.
I hear the tone of your voice. I have heard that this isn't the first time this has been done, or that like these beds actually are pretty sturdy. Like it's not like me saying here's like a piece of cardboard. It's like stacked up cardboard and stuff.
Have you seen these pictures?
Yes, I
These,
have.
these
I have.
beds?
Look, I'm just telling
Do
you what
they
I
look
heard. I'm
comfortable?
just reporting responsibly what I've heard. Okay.
But you said
And
they've been done before. Where have they been done before?
Look, I don't know exactly where.
Okay, because
was pretty sure I
these
was-
Olympians are looking like, hold on,
Yeah.
we ain't never had this before.
And also what I've also heard was, I've heard. Obviously, I have no experience with this because I've never slept on a cardboard bed before. But I've heard these things are strong enough to where they could hold the weight of two people for a long period of time. So I
It just
don't know
wouldn't be
how much.
comfortable.
Now
I don't see it.
that's probably the big deal because a good mattress, a nice Serta, a little memory
See,
foam,
Posturepedic, you know what I'm
memory
saying?
foam. That's Posturepedic. Hey, look, I can lay on this and be out in 30 minutes. 30 minutes or
Absolutely.
less. Not even 30 minutes if I'm tired enough. But yeah, cardboard, a lot of tossing and turning and stuff. Even if it's strong enough to debunk the first myth, yeah, that's still tough. Like, I don't want to be
My
sleeping on
thing
cardboard for the next 2
is,
weeks. I'm
these
good.
are some of the best athletes in the world
Right.
competing against the other best athletes in the world and the best in each event. You mean to tell me after a long day of putting my body out there for the world to see,
Uh huh.
I have to come home and lay on a cardboard bed?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, my body needs rest. Do you think I get the ultimate rest on a cardboard bed?
Maybe it'll get your shape after a while and you'll be fine. I don't know. Even that cardboard is paper. I'm sure they figured out a way to where the sweat don't drip through it, but I don't want to be sleep even if it's for reusableness. I know that's not a word. I don't want to be sleeping on the bed that somebody else been sleeping on. Is cardboard. That's dirty.
Oh yeah, you're talking about the
That's
recycle part.
Yeah.
Stephen Colbert, he talked about it on the Late Show, and he said he cannot wait for 6 months from now to read toilet paper labels that read "made from a 100% recycled Olympic sex bed."
Because
I
that's
said not Olympic sex
Olympic
bed.
sex bed. That's
Listen,
what's gonna happen.
As we all know, Sha'Carri Richardson won't be competing in the Olympics. Ooh, once again, that's a whole nother story. She should be running.
Mm-hmm.
But she posted a picture in her hotel room on Instagram after the ESPYs, and you can see her bed in the picture. So Rihanna commented and said, "Yes, for the non-cardboard bed."
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing she can look forward to.
Yeah.
Sleeping in a nice, comfortable bed. Yes.
Right. Be like, hey, look, USOC, look, I get it, village, all that stuff. Can we get some hotel rooms outside of here? Because I'm not sleeping on this.
But you can't get the hotel rooms outside there because the COVID is going crazy over there.
I know.
Like,
That's tough.
You can't win for losing. You can't leave your village
Yeah.
because the COVID running rampant over there in Tokyo. But you also aren't comfortable in the village.
Yeah.
Yeah, in normal times, before pre-COVID, pre-pandemic, if you didn't like the accommodations, you could have, if you got the money, make your own accommodations. But
Yeah.
that's not
this
happening
time.
here.
Yeah.
Now they are all sleeping on science projects and arts and crafts. So,
But
You
so
know.
my fifth grade English project is over there being slept on by an Olympic athlete. Yeah.
my fourth grade African American project where I had Shirley Chisholm on the board.
Right.
That's what they sleeping
How
on right
mad?
now.
How mad would you be? Is if you looked under, you why? Where's this paper stick? This is somebody's old history project.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'd be mad as hell.
That's what it looked like to me.
that's what-
The 3D foldable posters
Yes.
that you would do for
Yes.
science fairs and stuff like that.
Mhm.
That's what they're sleeping on,
Yeah.
y'all. Poor athletes, Listen, they already risking their lives going over there,
Yeah.
okay? Then they risking their bodies to compete. Now you can't even get a good night's sleep.
Right. Nah,
just
that's not
misery.
what's up, bro.
Just
That's not what's up.
misery. If I was an athlete, I would. Well, pause. It depends on the sport. Because basketball, you make good money. You see the top basketball players not competing.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Track, this is the stage for you. So I probably would risk it,
Yeah.
but still. Tokyo does not seem like a place I want to be. Any other year, I'm like, oh, I would love to be great at a sport, to be in the Olympics. But this year,
She was like, yeah, I'm
nah.
good.
I'm gonna pass on that.
good.
Y'all can
Yeah.
keep them cardboard beds to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping on the trend of Tokyo Olympics, a multitude of athletes are out due to COVID. We mentioned that bubble, the isolation bubble system that the Olympic organizers have set up. Well, it was obviously to control the COVID that is running rampant through Japan. It's already broken. Someone within the bubble, one of the workers, got the corona and has been quarantined. It's actually been more than one person, but I know for sure it was one of the workers who got the corona and had to be quarantined. So, who else?
There's been a few athletes that got it after they got there.
Quite a few. So let's get to the athletes who got the Rona. Okay. Coco Gauff. She won't be there. She won't be competing with the U.S. Olympic team. Young, rising tennis star Coco Gauff, gone. A gymnastics alternate. Listen, I was at work when they said one of the members of the gymnastics team got the COVID. Listen, everybody was like, hold on.
Whoa,
Breaking
hold
news.
on. Whoa,
Breaking news.
Hold on.
Hope it
Wait
was
a minute.
Simone
Right.
Biles.
Be
You
like,
know.
look, wait a minute, hold up now. We got a lot riding on Simone Biles right now. We don't need her getting hurt.
Breaking news.
Right.
But it was Kara Eaker. She was an alternate. She got the COVID. Katie Lou Samuelson. She was a member of the women's U.S. Women's Olympic first 3-on-3 basketball team. I was, that's something I'm going to look forward to. 3-on-3, the big three. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, Zach LaVine for the men's basketball team will not travel to Japan because of obvious health and safety protocols, COVID. Jeremy Grant, also with the U.S. Olympic men's basketball team, also is in health and safety protocols. Bradley Beal got the Rona. Okay, Kevin Love pulled out because he was sucking.
I think that's how Bradley Beal is going though. I think he's on the way there.
They say he got the COVID.
I know,
so
but
he doesn't have the COVID anymore?
Somebody's on the way there. It's either Bradley Beal or Zach LaVine. I could be wrong. Like that.
Zach LaVine enters. No, it says Bradley Beal out of Olympics.
Okay.
And then just yesterday, Bulls Zach LaVine enters COVID-19 protocol.
Okay, maybe I read something wrong.
It says his Olympics is delayed.
Okay,
that's why I didn't say he had the COVID. That's why I didn't say he had the COVID. I said he entered health and safety protocols.
Okay, that's what it was.
But Bradley Beal got the COVID.
Right. Okay, that's what it was. Okay, read it wrong. Sorry.
Yeah, they said he got the COVID for sure. So yeah, that's tragic. We were talking about the Olympic basketball team, by the way, and we were talking about how they're going to get, Devin Booker, they're going to get Drew Holiday, they're going to get Chris Middleton.
That's going to be a fun plane ride.
Yeah, but you missing now, Zach LaVine is delayed, but you're missing Bradley Beal. Jeremy Grant is also not there. Jeremy Grant is actually a really good player, for those of you who don't know who that is. And what did I say? The guy, Keldon Johnson, the guy who plays for the Spurs that we don't know, he stepped up in one of their spots. I'm like, okay, listen. At this point, gold is looking further out of reach.
Yeah.
I still expect the U.S. Olympic basketball team to win gold. I do. But, I mean, if the corona keep running rampant through the organization,
we're going to have some real problems. Yeah.
Got some real problems, but I mean, COVID's not just affecting us. COVID's affecting all the teams. The South Africa soccer team. Did you hear about them? COVID ran rampant up and through the air. 2 of the members actually had the COVID. Nearly the entire refugee Olympic team, has the COVID. We got some beach volleyball players. Every sport, somebody got the COVID. I just want to say, listen.
Yeah.
Listen,
man.
At some point, you said what it's going to take for these people to cancel the Olympics. It's going to take like a team in Tokyo to compete and then find out they had the COVID.
Yeah.
That's what it's going to take.
Now you got to shut down.
It's going to take a full team to compete.
Yeah.
And then the team they played, somebody got to have a COVID on the team that they played. And then that's when it's just like, they're going to shut down that specific area. But then somebody else on the other team in another sport. Listen, I think this is just going to be a big old mess is what I think
I was about to say, because you're saying that. But I think, Ashley, we're forgetting about what rules everything around here, and that's the almighty dollar. And
that's
if
true.
you think that the IOC, I'm gonna leave the U.S. out of this for one time. I'm gonna not slander America, but if you think the International Olympic Committee is gonna forfeit any dollar that they can save from sponsorships and ads and all that stuff, you're ridiculous. You are out of your mind. They're going to salvage every single thing that they can, even if that means they only give out half the gold medals this year. It's probably what's going to happen. Because obviously they can't delay it anymore. Because we're here.
I just think if somebody got the COVID and then they compete and then they infect other people with the COVID, you got to shut down that area, of course. But I feel like if it happens, if it happens, I feel like 3 times. 3 is my number. 3 times. 3 is a magic number. In 3 different sports, I'm sorry. But at what point are we gonna cancel the Olympics? I really want to see track.
Well, here's the problem, right? But here's the problem. I just said it's about dollar. And they're gonna get every dollar they can. They already have sponsors backed out of the opening ceremony on Friday, and they are still pushing with it. They're gonna get all the monies that they can.
Yeah, they've already lost billions of dollars for not having fans. So I guess they're
gonna recoup every single penny that they can. That's what's gonna happen.
I guess they trying to do the thing. But Tokyo Olympics, bro, down bad, fam. Yeah. Down bad. But we've been saying that for weeks now.
Look, maybe what we should do is, here's my thought. It's 2021. Okay, we know we got Paris.
Why you just look at yours?
I don't know why I looked at that like that was.
Why you just look at your phone to see what year it was?
I don't know. I don't know why I did that.
I thought you were about to give me the time.
Nah, man. It's 2021. Okay, we know Paris is in 3 years, and we know LA is after that. And I don't want my LA Olympics postponed because I want to go to that after I go to the World Cup. But they just announced Brisbane, Australia, which is cool. But let's just give Tokyo 2032, push Brisbane to 2036, and let's just keep pushing like that. Look, Tokyo, we sorry. It's not our fault. A global pandemic happened. We get it. But we ain't going to be able to do this. We're going to give you the next one we can, and we're going to keep it pushing. Deal? Deal. That's what I would do.
Yeah, I thought, to me, it would have been easier to move it out of Tokyo. Like, to me, that's what, months ago, listen, the state of emergency in Japan has been going on for a very long time.
I hear you, but
back when everybody else was turning the tide, Japan was going through it the most. I feel like it would have been easier. I mean,
I hear that, but
you already banned fans.
Where would you move it though? Outside of America, who has America could make an Olympics happen in 2 years because for the most part we have the infrastructure, and a few other countries probably could. But where would you move it to where it wouldn't be as much, if not a greater risk of people getting sick? That's the only thing.
I mean, what I'm saying is you banned the fans.
Yes.
Already.
Yes. But that was only 2 weeks ago.
But that was 2 weeks ago, yes.
2 weeks ago, it's too late.
But that could have been a preventative measure elsewhere. Pick the place where the Rona not just out here running rampant. You like we said, what other places? Listen, we could have picked the U.S. and just had a whole bunch of empty athletic arenas and just did the Olympics and televised it.
But even
I'm just saying.
But even then, we still have COVID running rampant with the Delta variant and anything else. Like it's still not.
But it ain't like it is over there in Japan.
True. That's true.
They're going through it over there.
Yeah.
But yes, Rona is running rampant. The Delta variant is taking folks now.
Get vaccinated.
People pause. The vaccinated folks getting it too.
I know
they getting it too. 6 of the Texas Democrats that flew to D.C. to avoid the special session, 6 of them got the COVID, and then 6 of them gave 2 of the people at the White House COVID. Nancy Pelosi's aide, and then one of Joe Biden's aide, all in which are fully vaccinated. I just want to say, people, you can still get the Rona fully vaccinated.
You can still get the Rona.
99%. They say so far over 90% of people in the hospital are those who weren't vaccinated.
Yeah, you can still get the Rona if you're vaccinated, but more people getting vaccinated leads to less variants like this that are quick science lesson. If you don't take the full dose of something, like for instance the antibiotics I was on a couple weeks ago, if you don't take the full dose, you don't kill it off.
You was on penicillin?
Nah, it was I don't even remember what it was called. It's not night. I don't get it. What's the joke? I don't get it.
Penicillin's antibiotics you take for STDs.
Anyway, if you don't take all your antibiotics, then that bacteria or virus in this case knows what you're trying to do, and they get stronger than that. If you just kill it all off, we don't have to worry about this. So go get vaccinated, people. Anyway.
To say what Mervin said, fully vaccinated people are still getting the COVID, though.
Yes,
I would say that.
but I'm saying
that's why they're coming out with Pfizer's trying to come out with the booster shot.
Mm-hmm.
They say Johnson & Johnson is the best one against the Delta variant. LOL. And that's the one that nobody want to get because people was getting blood clots and stuff like that, and it was one shot, and y'all was, they said the side effects from Johnson & Johnson were worse than the side effects from Pfizer and Moderna, but it looks like it's the best defense against the Delta variant.
Well, either way, go get vaccinated. Now, back to the Olympics.
Yes, go get
like
vaccinated.
I said, where would you really put it? Because like you said, you probably weren't going to have fans either way. But
you could split it up. To me, listen, you could have had track one place. You could have had basketball another place. Like, the thoughts could have went into it and just split it up. Granted, I understand, it is an honor to be a host city of the Olympics. But if ain't no fans there, what does it matter? Really, the honor to be a host city is the tourism, the money that comes in. But if there is no fans, it don't matter.
That's true.
So I don't even know why we thought we was gonna have fans, especially in Japan. We been talking about Japan for how long? We knew here on this very podcast that they've been down bad for I don't know how long. So I don't even know why they even thought they could have fans. But yeah, down bad, bro, down bad. Listen, people, listen. We have made the decision over here. Pops Ashley has made the decision over here to start wearing masks again outside because this case is back up, fam. I ain't trying to get that row. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
I'm fully vaccinated, but I still ain't trying to get that row. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the the Olympics, yeah, we just gonna see what we get. What we getting is the B team. Is what we getting at this point. We just gonna see what we get. We gonna see some ghetto stuff.
Right.
Back what the BT Awards used to be before. This year we got a great production. But think about one of the worst BT Awards you have ever seen, where you can see the cameraman walking across the screen or something. Like, that's what we about to see with the Tokyo Olympics. Okay. So listen, let's just enjoy it while we can, because at any moment
it could be
I
gone.
believe at any moment it could be gone. It could
I
be shut
would,
down.
I'm not gonna say I would laugh, because it would mean more and more people are sick. But what I'm anticipating is a replay Olympic version of the Mark Cuban clip from March, I guess that would have been 10th or 11th, 2020, where he's on the sideline and he just gets a note like, "Oh my God, the season just got shut down," and alerts and stuff like that. That's what I'm anticipating with this. I hope, just like last NFL season, that I am 100% incorrect and we knock all this stuff out at the beginning, and then we're good, and for the most part we can go off without a hitch. But I have seen a lot. And I know that that's probably not what's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll just have to see. I mean, once again, the Olympics starts on Friday.
The
I shall be watching.
The Olympics already started.
Okay, pause.
The opening ceremony is Friday, though. But
Yes.
soccer, yeah, talk about B
Don't
team.
care. Soccer got toe up. Soccer women's team got toe up, y'all.
Yeah. We're getting beaten soccer. Women. Now, if this the men's getting beaten
Women's soccer.
If it's the men getting beaten soccer, I expect that. But the women's team is on a 44-match unbeaten streak. You are not supposed to lose. I'm not supposed to wake up as the first Olympic note I get to say that you're losing. We got problems, Megan. Okay? I need y'all to get it together.
They lost 3-0, y'all. 3-0.
I need y'all to get it
to
together.
Sweden.
I need y'all to get it together. But it'll be all right. It'll be all right. We're still going.
The alert I got on my phone said the U.S. squad looked lost and confused as Sweden ended its 44-match unbeaten run. Not lost and confused. Okay, who trash?
I'm joking.
I'm about to say, hold on
joking.
now. Don't do that.
No, I'm joking.
The women's soccer team. Listen,
okay,
if
fine.
you watch
They're not. No, okay, you're right. They're not trash, but they play like trash today. How about that?
Yes, not trash at all. Shout out to Megan Rapinoe. Who's her girlfriend? Somebody famous.
Some girl.
No, it ain't some girl.
I know it ain't some girl.
I'm about to say, hold on. Who's her girlfriend? Her girlfriend is Sue Bird.
Oh, that's right.
There we go. One of the greatest ever women to play in the WNBA. One of the greatest. They clean though. They clean. You know, they cute.
Sue Bird,
like
flag bearer on Friday. Well, one of the flag bearers on Friday.
Shout out. Oh, they're engaged after 4 years.
Look at
Okay.
that.
All right then. Well, anyways, shout out to the Olympics starting, and if we get that notification, you know, very interesting. Listen, Murphy, we might just have to. I know we're taking a break, but we might have to do a special episode
Hey,
to
look,
talk
I'm
about
with you on that.
the
I'm
Olympics
with you.
shutting down, because we've been talking about this for a while now, and I'm sorry if it did. I feel like the jokes. I'm be on Twitter. The jokes just gonna be flowing in. I just gotta share it. You know.